Alright, welcome to episode 1 of the 2018 Subaru Crosstrek Chronicles. I had zero intentions of making a video series about this tall car, little SUV, but I ended up really liking it. This is my mom's new car. She had intentions of getting a brand new little SUV in 2019, but unfortunately she got into a car accident about a month ago, so she had to buy a new car earlier than expected. She wasn't really enthusiastic about what she wanted. She just wanted a small SUV, and she wanted to spend about $20. So I recommended the Jeep Renegade because I want a Jeep Renegade. So I was going to live vicariously through her. She looked at them, she liked them, and she was even willing to get a little nicer one because my mom always bought base models in her life. So I found this Trailhawk right here for $24,500. She ended up liking it a lot just by looking at the pictures. So that dealer was a little far away. I was going to go with her, but she ended up going to a closer dealer just to take a look at Renegades, and she hated the ride. So that's why she didn't end up with the Renegade. She liked the look, but she hated the ride. She said it was too rough. She wanted a more car-like ride, so she did more research on little SUVs, and she ended up liking this. And I'm happy for my mom because I didn't feel like she was really enthusiastic about getting a new car or a new little SUV. She just wanted a little SUV and didn't care, but it was cool to see her enthusiastic about this. She went top of the line, like 30 grand for this. But that being said, this is really high quality for $30,000. It's really nice. Like the dash, it's not a leather dash, it's like some sort of rubber, but it's nice, like leather. It doesn't feel the same as the seats, but it's like a rubber material. It looks really good. It's like a high quality, like a luxury feeling car for $30,000. So I'm happy for my mom. For, like, you know, finally, she always drove base model Corollas, and this is the first time she got something fully loaded. And I know she wanted leather. That was the only thing she really wanted was leather and heated seats. The inside here, it has a cute little sunshade. Yeah, she's on vacation right now, so I'm kind of, you know, is it out of focus now? Focus. Let me okay, it's refocused. So my mom's on vacation right now. She just retired, so I'm driving this car around a little bit. I'm breaking it in for her. My mom knows I'll take care of her car. I thought it was 500 miles. Then my friend BizQuick left a comment, said his F350 was a 1,000-mile break-in procedure. So I actually looked it up, and Subaru does recommend 1,000 miles. So I'm halfway there. Don't go over 4 grand. Don't brake hard. Don't stay on the same speed. Try not to accelerate too fast. It's pretty basic, so take care of, like, really baby the car that first 1,000 miles. So yeah, since it's a small SUV with that like slanted back roof, headroom's not too great. So yeah, if you got a really big family, you probably want a bigger SUV, but you know, these little SUVs are really popular right now for their handy size. And now, it's not torture or anything back here. It's just not luxuriously big back there. And the fact that it's a small SUV, I can't lay down in this. Let me see. See how I fit. Yeah, it's nothing you could really sleep in or anything. I mean, it's a decent amount of cargo room. You can't take this off, though. Can you? Maybe you can. Oh, you can. Oh, okay. I thought you can't, but I'll just do this anyway. Okay, let me go to the back here. Okay, I'm all the way in the back, and my feet stick out, so yeah, that's not going to work. And it's not really a flat floor. You can sleep like this. You gotta put a lot of pillows and a mattress or something, but it's doable. Let me get out of here. So yeah, it's definitely a small SUV, but not tiny. It's not tiny or anything. It's a good size. Just headroom's at a premium, legroom's at a premium, but it's a little SUV, so you know what can you expect? It's a good-looking little SUV. Supposedly it's off-road capable. I think it's 8.7 inches of ground clearance. So yeah, Subaru Crosstrek Chronicles. We're taking this thing off-road. Here's a problem. There's no tow hooks on this, and there's no tow hitch. So I have no way of jacking this up if I get stuck. So I ordered some metal recovery ramps. So I'm not going to go off-roading till I get those recovery ramps. One more look at the back seat here. Like I said, sloping hood, so headroom's compromised, but the styling's nice. Very premium looking for $30,000. High quality feel to it. That's impressive. The whole key in the pocket thing, the door's open right now. If you touch that little groove thingy, vent looking thing, you lock it. If you wait a few moments, try to open again, it opens. Too much technology for me. Okay, here's a look at the dash. Very nice, but there's a lot going on. So push button start, key in the pocket. Nothing happens because my foot's not on the brake. Satellite radio, free for 3 months. Orange light, foot on the brake, green light. When the green light's on, then you could start it. It's kind of cool, but feels kind of gimmicky. 27.4 miles per gallon right now. That's not bad. Mixed driving. 41 miles on this current tank of gas. 515 miles total. If you press the info button, you get different stuff. I like that screen. The one technology I like in brand new vehicles is the reverse screen, backup camera. I like that a lot. That spoiled me. My van is really hard to drive now. My dad's truck has this, and my mom's new car has this. My Fiat 500 Abarth doesn't have it, but it's a tiny car. But my van is very difficult to drive now. I like the fake manual mode. It's a CVT. I put it in M. See, this is normal drive if you want to drive it. Where are you at? Normal drive if you want to drive it in fake manual. Just put it to the side. Then you'll see the fake gear you're in because it's a CVT. It doesn't have real gears. Simulated gears. 7 simulated gears. What made this car really fun for me is I like hypermiling. I like playing the fuel economy game. So I like downshift, upshift. That's cool. And I like how this car acts like a real manual. My dad's ZR2 and my sister's old Mazda 3, they have fake manuals, but if you floored it, it automatically downshifts for you. It didn't hold gear. This car holds gear, which I really like. That makes it really fun. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate fake manual mode right now. It's really impressive. I'm going to put my GoPro on here. Here's the trick to get a solid GoPro picture. 3M tape on the GoPro and just stick it on there. And you'll have a nice stable picture. So you don't have to hold the camera while you drive. Okay, I'm on GoPro right now. Buckle up for safety. So, drive, fake manual mode, first gear. Watch how quick this shifts. That's what really impressed me. How quick the shifts are, because my sister's Mazda 3 and my dad's ZR2, when you shift it, there's like a 1 second delay. This has 0 delay, which really impressed me. And 0 up and 0 downshift delay. Hope you don't get dizzy right now. But we'll get it straight here in a second. I'm gonna head on to the freeway right now. And really quiet. This car is really quiet. I'm mature now, so I'm not like all about horsepower. Horsepower is still fun, but I've grown up over the years. But in all honesty, this car needs another 50 horsepower and another 50 foot-pounds of torque. Watch this. I'm gonna upshift now. Look at that, instant. Now. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'll hit the freeway in a second. Now. Just went over train tracks. See how quiet that is? But yeah, this car needs another 50 horsepower. Because when I'm in 7th gear, 7th simulated gear, it'll hold it in cruise control, but if I hit an incline, it won't hold speed. It doesn't have the power to hold speed. So another 50 horsepower and 50 foot-pounds of torque would be really nice to hold that speed in 7th gear. So yeah, it won't hold 7th. It'll hold 7th on a straight, and the RPMs are really low. We'll get into 7th right now. Going on the freeway right now, downshift. Okay, here we go. I'll shift it at 4 grand since we're still in break-in mode. Let me get this straight. 4,000 RPM. Now, instant. Shift it at 4 for fun. Now, 4th gear. Get it up to 4 grand. Right now. And then let's try to get to 7th. There you go, 7th gear. Top gear on this car. Let's slow down to 65 miles per hour. And at 65, it's comfortably under 2,000 RPM. And that's where I think the fuel economy potential is in this car. It has a good spaced out ratio, so it's barely turning at 65. It's not 2 grand. My mom's previous car, her Corolla, at 65, it was only a 4-speed automatic. So at 65, you're over 2 grand. At 70, you were at 2,500. See this car right now in that 7th simulated gear. Yeah, 65 miles per hour, under 2 grand. And if you need a downshift to pass, downshift to 6 right now, instant. Downshift to 5 now. Downshift to 4th now. See, and then we'll get a upshift at 4 grand now. I like it. It's a fun car. Lane departure. Yeah, you could turn that off. I wasn't even on the white line. I know I was on the white line, but that's good for my mom. All right, so that's episode 1 of the Subaru Crosstrek Chronicles. Didn't think I would like this car, but supposedly it's off-road capable. We're gonna test that out. Ordered my metal ramps, and I love the fake manual mode in this car. Well, I rather drive a real manual, but just the fact that the fake manual in this is good. The paddle shifters, it's fun. I like it. Not for the speed, but you know, for the control for fuel economy. I think this has a easy 30 mpg potential. So we'll go back to drive right now. So yeah, I want this to be near 1,000 miles before I take it out to the desert. So I'll do a video of me taking it to work for a week since my mom's on vacation, see what kind of fuel economy I get. Grandma driving it and driving it to work for the week. And then I have videos planned. Once it's broken in, we'll redline this. We'll redline this car in manual mode and see how quick the shifts are. All right, so there it is, episode 1 of the Subaru Crosstrek Chronicles. Everyone have a great week.